Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of my career mode. Today we are with episode number 63. We're really getting far into it now. I can't believe we're 63 episodes in. It is pretty crazy indeed, but nevertheless it's a lot of fun, and we do start with this game here against Atletico Bilbao in the Copa de España, which is obviously the Spanish League Cup. Something like the FA Cup I would have thought in England, and you can see there players to watch: Eriksen and Beñat. Eriksen for us has been absolutely incredible, so we'll see if Beñat from Bilbao can do any better, but this was pretty much a full rotation side. Bar Eriksen, who else we got in there? Bar Eriksen and Tete and Alves. The rest of the side was rotational, so 8 players, were completely different to the game in the previous episode. And this was just mainly for rotational purposes, and also the cup isn't my main objective this season, and I wanted to rest as many of the key players as possible because we've had a lot of games recently coming out of the transfer window, and I wanted to make sure all the players were at kind of the best fitness they possibly could be, and to give everyone a chance to prove themselves as well, because as I've said before, we have such an array of players here that it's really hard to field a team that's fair without leaving really good players like Dani Parejo and Enzo Perez and even Negredo, who doesn't start anymore, out of the team. So it was really a chance for everyone to prove themselves, like Bakali, the youngster here, just doing some absolutely amazing bits of skill there. Unfortunately, it was difficult. He didn't really get anywhere with it, but he managed to pass out to, I believe that was Andre Gomez, and nothing did come of the opportunity. Eriksen here whips a lovely ball into the box, comes to Dani Parejo, goes for the shot, but unfortunately it was deflected and wasn't quite hit at the right angle either. But we get a free kick here. Eriksen whips it in, and Bakali, the youngster, does pick himself up. I think his first goal for us, actually, which is awesome. If you guys remember in FIFA 14, I think it was, he was one of them players that everybody would sign in their career modes, and we obviously didn't sign him, he was already here. So yeah, but he seems like a decent player, and we'll try and grow him to our best of our ability. But look at this. I mean, that, guys, honestly is probably one of the most annoying age-ridden goals I have ever conceded in FIFA ever. Look at the ball. It kind of swerved back on itself, and it was just so annoying. It was just awful. But Eriksen gets it back with us with a lovely strike there from the edge of the box. He's already got an assist and a goal in this episode so far, and we are only in the first game. He is on such good form right now, and I really do rate him as a player, not only in FIFA but in real life. Stunning goal there from Eriksen just before the half-time whistle was going to blow, though. Bilbao got another chance. Good cross into the box and a good clearance there. They do get it back, take the shot, and a decent save there from Diego Alves to prevent us from going back to a draw. Not back to a 2-2 draw because we haven't been there yet, but we did a very sweaty finish there with Pablo Piatti to make it 3-1 to us. Obviously a very, very sweaty goal from us, but nevertheless a decent finish from Piatti, and we do find ourselves 3-1 up. And our main objective really is just to win as many games as possible in this series, so I'm not too bothered. Also, it's not online, so again, it doesn't bother me if I'm having to score some really sweaty finishes, but they do actually get themselves a goal, but it was actually ruled offside, thankfully for us anyway. Christian Eriksen, though, whips the ball in the 69th minute, giggity, and it comes back into the box. We take a shot there with Abdenor, and it was way off. Didn't really expect too much from that. Centre-back trying to score a nice goal like that just really wasn't kind of realistic, to be honest, unless your centre-back or left-back is like Roberto Carlos or someone, but still, we do actually concede a goal there, which is really frustrating, to be honest. Very stupid goal to concede as well, but it wasn't going to mean too much, and we do still walk away with the victory, with the 3-2 win, which is pretty confident. We are conceding a lot of goals. I've noticed since we've put the sliders on, it's definitely becoming more difficult, and we do go into this game at the Estadio Mestalla against Real Sociedad, and again, looking to try and do a bit better in the league. We have had a few hiccups, a few draws here and there, and I do want to try and improve on that, because we are in 4th right now, but it's close. It's really tight. If we lose points, if we were to lose this game, for example, we could end up in 6th or something. So it's really, really dodgy right now at the top of the table, and we still at least want to get the Champions League spots. I think now I've realised that we're probably not going to be able to, win the title with Barcelona and Atletico so far ahead of the rest of the pack. But the aim is still to get, hopefully, 3rd place, and obviously qualify for the Champions League next year. And also, I noticed we have Arsenal in the round of 16 in the Champions League. I actually thought we had been knocked out, but it come up on the calendar. I don't know if I showed you guys or not, but we do have Arsenal coming up, I think, in a couple of episodes' time for the round of 16 fixtures. So that's going to be interesting. We do start the scoring off here with a lovely goal there. Just a bit sweaty again, but really just trying to score as many goals as possible, because I'm having to like kind of outscore the opposition right now, as for some reason, since we've applied the sliders for the world class setting, we are conceding a hell of a lot of goals. So I'm kind of having to just take every chance as it comes to try and ensure that we do score more. And also, apologies for the very annoying kit and weather conditions. I accidentally put it on flurries when I was supposed to put it on sunny because it was raining, and we've been playing a lot in the rain, so I thought I didn't want to do that. And I put it on the wrong one, and using a white kit in snow was very painful, and I'm not going to use that as an excuse, but it definitely played a part in some of the ways that I was playing, that I was actually really struggling to see where my players were on the pitch. I know they've got black shorts on and, you know, like black hair or something, but it's still pretty difficult to see your players, and it's actually kind of hard to commentate over it because it's hard to see what's going on. But we do get a chance here, cross the ball in, and I don't think anything comes of it. Again, I can't actually see the ball on the screen right now. Where actually is the ball? You can barely see it. You actually have to kind of squint, but they come through here and unfortunately pick themselves up a goal to make it 2-2, which is really, really frustrating. And we lose the ball again here, which was just absolutely horrific. We've been playing so badly recently. And Sociedad actually find themselves 3-2 in the lead, which was just absolutely horrific. And even more horrific, we did actually end up losing that game, which I think puts us down to something like 5th place, which you can see it does, which is really annoying. So we really need to pick up the pace and need to start scoring more and definitely stop conceding, because that is something that's going to become an absolute nightmare for us if we're not careful. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed, if we can smash over 5 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you haven't already, please do go and subscribe to the channel. We are very close to 600 subscribers now, only 10 away at the time of making this video, so it'd be really cool if we could get there in the next couple of days. And I'll speak to you guys in the next video very, very soon. Peace.